We live in a wonderful part of the world. The tropics bless us with stunning scenery and fantastic climate. Living in the tropics also means our region has to be ready for the possibility of flooding and cyclones. There's no reason to be alarmed, we just need to be prepared. Our community has shown time and time again how resilient it is during times of natural disasters. There are 3 flood risks in the Mackay region: riverine and creek flooding, overland flooding, and coastal tides and storm surge. The most notable storm surge event in Mackay was during the devastating 1918 cyclone. The 1958 Mackay Floods are an example of riverine and creek flooding. And more recently, the 2008 floods were an overland flooding event. Cyclone Debbie in 2017 also brought with her flooding, particularly in the Sandy Creek, Funnel Creek, Bakers Creek and Rocky Dam Creek catchments. Midge Point received a 2.7 metre storm surge.
Council's Flooding and Coastal Hazards page contains information on flood studies and on storm tide. If you'd like to search in a mapping system, you can use Council's My Maps. These are the layers which are updated when new flood data is received, and it's included in the planning scheme. These layers show areas where a flood study has identified the area as affected by large floods, up to a 1 in 500 chance of the flood occurring annually.
Council's flood studies cover most urban areas. However, it's best to contact Council if you have any queries about a flood hazard. Mackay Regional Council helps promote the Get Ready message in the lead up to storm season each year. We have an annual Cyclone Saturday event. Council also has many other tools to help our residents ensure they're prepared and informed during an event and through recovery. We have an emergency dashboard on our website with information ranging from river heights and rainfall to road status and power outages. This is an extremely useful tool that residents can use to keep themselves informed, especially during an event. The dashboard also includes flood cameras that can be clicked on to check waterways in real time. Council's emergency action guide includes storm tide and Pioneer River inundation evacuation maps. It's a good idea to grab a copy of the emergency action guide from one of Council's customer service centres and have it at home as a handy resource.
We've completed a household evacuation plan using the emergency action guide, which means we have a clear plan in case of a natural disaster,
including a plan for our pets.
Council has also released an easy-to-use online property flood reporting tool. It's a convenient way to understand a property's flood hazard and the minimum floor level needed. It also provides lot-based flood information for building and development requirements online. So there you have it. There's plenty of handy information and tools to help you be prepared. Jump onto our emergency dashboard, grab a copy of the Emergency Action Guide, or use My Maps and the Flood Report tool to check out your property. When it comes to extreme weather events in our region, it's not a matter of if, but when. So make sure you and your family are prepared.